the sea merely by standing and staring at the water. Rabindranath Tagore, you are the person who felt patriotism in every drop of our blood. You are the man who gave a single hymn that unites us with the spirit of one. We all sing along the beautiful lines composed by you, Jana Gana Mana, which reciprocates our love to our Mother India. We truly owe you, Rabindranath Tagore. Here we go. Welcome to RagaSree WeDoYo. Come fall in love with history. You are totally an inspiration. Let it be short stories, playwrights, essays, poems, songs or paintings. Everything you made draws us inspiration to give back to society that made us. Please teach us how you were so human. Though you have raised in the hands of servants, cause your mother passed away in your childhood and your father used to travel widely. Living for society is in your lineage. Your grandfather, Rabindranath Tagore, who involved in supporting medical facilities, educational institutions and the arts, and who fought for religious and social reform and the establishment of free press. Your father, Rabindranath Tagore, who was a Bengali philosopher and religious servant, active in Brahmo Samaj and also a leader in social and religious reform, who encouraged a multicultural exchange in the family mansion Jorasanko. Your 13 brothers and sisters were mathematicians, journalists, novelists, musicians and artists. Your cousins, who share the family mansion, were leaders in theatre, science and new art movement. Take a bow for all that your family gave us. 8 years is the age children shows interest in playing, but you wrote poems. Throughout your life, you gave us 25 volumes of poetry, 15 plays, 90 short stories, 11 novels, 13 volumes of essays, initiated and edited various journals, preparing Bengali textbooks, composed over 2,000 songs, yet you did not stop. A painter in you was born at 60, creating more than 2,000 pictures and sketches. And your 40 years dedication of life to your educational institution at Shantiniketan. What can be more inspirational story to our generation than your life and your contributions to motherland? But wait, we recognize your worth little less than other countries because it's not we Indians who honored you first. You won the Nobel Prize for Literature in 1913 for your collection Geetanjali published in London in 1912. But you made India proud around the world by receiving Nobel Prize to an Indian for the first time. You rejected the honor knighthood awarded by King George V in 1915 in protest against Amritsar massacre, which shows up your teachings are on par with your principles. What made you so connected with nature as you stayed in your houseboat on the Padma River for 10 years since 1890? Is that the only responsibility which made you sit still for 10 years in taking care of your family estates at Shilaita and Sazadpur? Or was it your Sadhana period in which you wrote more than half the stories of 3-volume Galpgucha, which itself is a collection of 84 stories? Or was it village people you associated with? Though you enrolled and dropped from reading law in London, tell us what was that you did not learn? You learned judo, wrestling, drawing, anatomy, geography, history, literature, mathematics, Sanskrit, English, researching Ayurveda. You even read human. This is the reason why you lived much more like a human. Was it your taste for exploring outside the classroom or boredom in school, or is it your thought for freedom in education made you initiate an experimental schools Sriniketan and Vishwa Bharati, which is an amalgamation of Indian and Western traditions in West Bengal at Shantiniketan? When you invested your Nobel Prize money in constructing the Vishwa Bharati school, this acknowledges us your strong determination in your dreams and vision in shaping young generations. That's how the school gave the nation many distinguished personalities, Amartya Sen, Satyajit Ray and Indira Gandhi. You're truly acclaimed for lyricism, colorfulism and naturalism in your compositions. That's why along with India's and Bangladesh national anthems, Sri Lankan national anthem was inspired by your work. The words you picked to frame national anthem have really indebted you. Maybe that's why Gandhi is your devotee friend. And in return for his admiration, you gave the title Mahatma. Neither degree-less nor death of your wife Mrinalini Devi and 2 children did not stop your relentless efforts in shaping Bengali literature and music as well. You even fought with death, but you did not give up poetry. as poetry you contributed during your last years were much finest. You even dictated last poem just 7 days before your death. You truly stood by your nickname Rabi, which means Amara Prabhu in Bengali. In Urdu, Rab means God, and here I stands for Rabindranath Tagore, which means you are truly a god. You are immortal in every word of poem until earth lives. This legendary was born on May 7, 1861. The best tribute you can pay him is following his legacy. Long live his principles. I slept and dreamt that life was joy. I awoke and saw that life was service. I acted and behold, service was joy. What you heard regarding Rabindranath Tagore was just a drop in the ocean. He is the man who made India proud. This is RagaSree WeDoYo. Follow us on Facebook and Instagram and subscribe us on YouTube at RagaSree WeDoYo.